Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss the best ways to install ducting for your cooker hood, especially when it's located alongside an external wall. We'll cover the steps involved, the different types of vents available, and considerations for both rigid and flexible ducting. Let's get started. When your cooker hood is alongside an external wall, the easiest way to install the ducting is as follows. Imagine this is the spigot of your cooker hood. First, measure the distance between the spigot and where you plan to place the 90-degree bend. Cut a piece of pipe to fit this distance. Next, attach the 90-degree bend to the pipe and run it through the wall. On the outside, you will need to add a vent. There are different types of vents to consider. This vent here offers the least resistance. There's also a vent with gravity flaps, ideal if the wall is not exposed to heavy winds. For walls exposed to heavy winds, use a vent with a cowl. Typically, a cavity wall is up to 300 mm thick, but you can always cut the duct to size. This 350 mm duct can be trimmed to fit your specific wall thickness. Semi-rigid ducting provides a lot of flexibility. You can mount it onto the spigot using a hose clip, run it through the wall, and then attach the vent on the outside. Bear in mind, the external diameter of flexible ducting is usually larger than standard rigid ducting. If flexibility is needed, you can use flex ducting, which typically comes in white, although this sample is grey. To ensure a secure fit, tuck in one end to strengthen it before mounting it over the spigot and securing it with a hose clip. With flexible ducting, keep it tight and stretched to mimic the performance of a rigid pipe. However, avoid sharp bends as they can crush the duct. For sharp bends, rigid ducting is always the best option. Let me know your thoughts on these options. And if you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Comment below how you have ducted your cooker hood and feel free to ask any questions.